Excited. So today is a very exciting day. What's it? Today we're going to talk about a rich auntie perfume. So not actually auntie, but I mean auntie can be any age, right? Right? Anyways, my name's Vallivon, the Perfumes one was it. Even though we talk about fashion on here, beauty, lifestyle, dating, everything. Everything, okay? But primarily perfume. So if you like smelling good, if you love smelling good, you're in the place to be. Go ahead, subscribe, like this video to help get our message of not being funky out to the world. Comment below, let me know which of my selections that you have tried that you really like, or also what are the rich auntie fragrances in your collection. And let's get right into it, okay? Personal collection of fragrance, and I went ahead and I chose how many? Three, divide by two, carry the one. I still don't know how many is over here, but quite a few fragrances for us to discuss, and they're all centered around just smelling so wealthy and smelling so amazing. So until we can make our first B, our first $1 billion, we have to at least smell like we're worth $1 billion, and these fragrances will help us. So let's get right into it. It's going to be a freaking OG, but whenever I want to smell like I have my life together and very elegant and a woman that actually comes from something, then I like to wear this fragrance, and it comes from Lancome. This is so popular. I think it's probably the most sold fragrance in the entire world, at least for women. So this is La Vie Belle, of course. It is the most beautiful, very strong, potent, very flowery, heady floral. You know, those florals that really get in your nose and kind of tickle your nose a little bit. That's what this floral happens to be. Also, don't look at my nails. I always come in here. I feel like every time I get on here, my nails are destroyed. Sometimes when I'm filming, it's like after I've been out all day doing things, my nails always look destroyed, I promise. So maybe one day it will be fixed, but not today. But anyways, okay, so this fragrance, it is like vanilla at the base. Once it dries down, you have like a sweetness of vanilla, but it's primarily a very floral fragrance, very, very strong. If you love strong floral fragrances, this is the one for you. And this is the original. They have so many different flankers and spinoffs and sequels and remixes, but this is the original. It does last all day. It has amazing lasting power. It's very powerful, and it's one of those fragrances that is like universally liked now, but I definitely think it smells more mature. I would say mid-20s on up. I don't think a very young girl would like this one. And definitely it's appropriate for if you're going out to like a cocktail event, a work event, networking, a mixer. Actually, I have one of those coming up. I'm so excited. I just love talking to people. Not really, like I'm actually an introvert, but like I also don't want to be barricaded inside my house, which is what COVIDina has done to us. So I'm excited to get back out there. And whenever I go to those events and I want to smell, wear something that everyone is very familiar with, because this is a popular fragrance, but then also something that is strong enough to hopefully start a conversation and definitely to stay with me and to make me smell like I come from something. Lancome La Vie Belle. So we like her, and she made the list. How can I do a list of fragrances that smell rich, riche, maybe even wealthy? Okay, so there's rich and there's wealthy. This one smells both. So this is Chanel number 5, and it actually just smells wealthy. This is Chanel number 5, which you're all familiar with, but I'm not the hugest fan of that one. I do like their Eau Premiere version of Chanel number 5. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit fresher. It smells a little bit more youthful, because Chanel number 5, whoa, smells like the Queen of England would wear that scent, which definitely equates to wealthy, but also like one foot in the grave. Like it smells very old. But this one smells a little bit more, I guess a little bit younger, more like middle-aged, like I would say 30s, 40s, 50s is Eau Premiere. I was really, really into smelling that like very fresh, clean, opulence kind of a scent. And that's when I purchased Byredo Blanche. That's when I was wearing this. That was just kind of like my mystique. Now I've transitioned more to like smelling like a chocolate bar, which is fun, but definitely a departure from this scent right here. So if you like that sort of thing, if you like Chanel number 5, but it's a little bit too mature for you, check out her younger sister, Eau Premiere, or Rich Auntie. Okay, the next one is going to be like those rich girls, almost like a Serena from Gossip Girl, like the first one, because I know they actually rebooted it. I haven't watched it. Serena, this is what I would imagine Serena van der Woodsen would smell like, and this is the OG Chloe Nomad. So this one has oak moss in there. It has like a fruity tart kind of a scent, almost like an orange scent, but I think it's called Mirabelle. So it has like an orange for freshness, oak moss, which has that gritty, spicy, earthy kind of a scent, almost like a dirty hippie is what I like to call it. And then also I think it has some patchouli. It's got some type of spice in there, but it just smells kind of like floral. So it's definitely got floral, but like dirty, earthy with some freshness. It's very unique and it's very, very strong. It lasts all day. It's very, very strong, but it is definitely a rich fragrance. It smells like those rich people that are like trying to pretend to be a commoner. They'll move into this community that's gentrifying. They're like, oh, I'm just one of the people. Loaded. Trust fund babies, okay? That's what this gives to me. So if you want to smell like you're hiding your wealth from people, oh, they're not supposed to know how rich you are because you're a person of the masses, then go ahead and check out Chloe Nomad. They also have a few flankers as well, but I just always go back to the original. This one that we have, this is actually very, very, very affordable. Picked this one up I picked it up over the holiday season. It was really, really cheap. It was like 10 bucks. But it is a celebrity fragrance that I was just really curious about. This is Hello by Lionel. It's a very, again, very heavy, heady floral kind of a fragrance with fruitiness as well, but it smells very, very mature, which makes sense because that's his demographic. It's definitely got some musky, deep, warm notes as well, which makes it lean a little bit more mature, but it's definitely more of like a floral, fruity, but musky and for the mature set. So I actually do really like this packaging. I think it's cool. But it also makes me feel like, you know, that rich auntie that comes over. She doesn't have any kids. It's just her. She always has the latest clothing. She looks amazing. Those sorts of things. You know what? Because I said Serena Van or Woodson for this one, huh? But you could be an auntie and be young. You could be a young auntie. So yeah, we're still going to stick with the vibe. She's a young auntie, okay? That's for my youthful aunties. That's the Chloe Nomad. But yeah, this one's for the aunties. This is like 50, 60, 70 years old. If you're in that age range, I feel like you would really, really like this one, but only if you also like mature fragrances, because this happens to be one. And this is for the rich aunties that are like mid-20s to like early 40s. So like youthful, and still like has their groove. They're going out, they're dating. You know, that auntie that comes over and she's like, you can just tell that she always has like an amazing roster of hot guys. That's what this gives me. And this is the, oh wow, it's getting really dark. Probably because they have vanilla in there. This is the Giorgio Armani Iconic Scent C. And this is another fragrance that has that base of vanilla. It smells very fruity and floral in the opening, but it definitely dries down to a very, like, it gives me almost sticky sweet mixed with floral. A very deep floral with a sticky sweetness. Love this one. I think it's perfect for a date night. This gives me rich girl on a date. This gives me, he's giving, I have to stop saying that, this gives. But this fragrance makes me think of when you get some beautiful, beautiful flowers. That's what it literally reminds me of. And speaking of beautiful flowers, I got this beautiful, look at this beautiful arrangement. Look at this. These are the Rose Forever, and they're based out of New York City. Look at how beautiful these happen to be. Actually, let me turn this light off so you can like actually see. Look how beautiful these flowers are. They're gorgeous. They last up to an entire year. Actually, I have another bouquet of flowers and I've had them for over a year, so they actually do last. Just don't put anything on them. Don't try to clean them, especially not with the solution, because they're already dripped in the solution that preserves them. But look how beautiful. They have so many different color boxes. Of course, I had to get pink. That'll be so beautiful. The pink on pink, but you can do, I have white on pink. You can do black, I think, for the box, white for the box. I mean, you can really, really switch it up, but they're so beautiful. Please, please treat yourself, or the holiday season's coming up. This is a great gift to get someone. They have smaller ones. If this is too OD for you, I like to go bigger is better. But if this is too OD for you, they have like smaller, like one rose. You can literally customize it. If you don't like round, you can do square. So many different versions of these beautiful flowers. But yeah, these are a perfect thing to gift for the holiday season. And I have a discount code for you guys. I do have a % off that you can get. So they're already really affordable, but you can get even more off if you use my code. Be listed below. And please treat yourself to these beautiful flowers that actually last. I can vouch for them because I had the other ones for over a year. So they actually last and they're so gorgeous. And if you're going to be smelling like a rose, you might as well have some in your place as well. But yeah, this one is definitely a fruity floral, but it has that like sappy sweetness. I love this one. It's very well known. I don't know why I don't typically wear this one, but it definitely reminds me of like the essence of La Vie Belle, just like a little bit more youthful. But both of these amazing and smell super rich. It's from a brand based out of New York City. They're called Elemental Fragrances. It is Black owned and they're indie brand. They have some of the strongest fragrances I've ever smelled in my entire life. And fittingly, they do have a fragrance called Wealth, but with an E. So this is actually very masculine. It definitely is a very earthy, woody kind of a scent. Very earthy, woody, green almost. It kind of smells like, if you've ever smelled any fragrance with vetiver, this kind of almost smells like solely noted. One noted to where it smells like vetiver. But yeah, really, really like this one. It smells very, very rich and like a rich guy that's like walking into the gallery. He has on his Rolex. So that's what I get from it. But I know we're talking about rich auntie, but this is rich uncle, okay? This is rich uncle. Dude pull up in his nice Cora. This also could be really good if you're looking for a new fragrance for your husband. If they have a sample pack, please check them out, because if you want fragrances that actually perform, this is the brand to do it for you. Okay, the next fragrance we have, the bottle, I don't know why it's taped. I have no idea what happened to me there. Like there's like from Jo Malone. Almost anything from Jo Malone has that like quiet wealth kind of a scent to it. I really love basil and neroli. It's very unisex. It's very much so green, but then also very fruity, but like zesty fruity. And that's what neroli happens to be in fragrances. Very fresh, very zesty, and very fruity, and super unisex. If you really like Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, you would really, really like this one. It just has like more of a green, earthy kind of a component to it, but it also has like a background of cleanness, because all of Jo Malone's fragrances has that common denominator, is that they all smell a little bit fresh and clean no matter what the notes happens to be. So really, really like this one, and it's a quiet wealth, unisex kind of a scent that is definitely very fruity, zesty, and ripe for picking. To be from Bulgari. I can never say this word. Bulgari. This is Splendia Iris Dior. Splenda Iris Dior. I completely butchered that, but this is like probably the richest fragrance that I own. Next to Chanel, I feel like this is the richest fragrance that I own, because like I literally will not even look at this fragrance unless I'm going somewhere ritzy, classy. Like I don't wear this fragrance to McDonald's. I don't wear this fragrance when it's just like an average day. Like I have to be going somewhere. It has iris in there. Iris smells very powdery, soft, like a soft elegance, and also a little bit more clean. So I like that one. But then it also has something in there that makes it smell a little bit more sparkly. A sparkly floral kind of a scent, but also some softness and some clean elements as well. So really, really like this one. It smells very rich. It smells like you shop at J. Crew. It smells like you have a personal shopping assistant at Brooks Brothers. Really, really like this fragrance. So please, please check it out. If you can find it, I think it might have been discontinued. If not, then please check it out. It might be at the discount stores. So those are my picks for fragrances that I feel like smell like rich auntie, very wealthy. Please comment below if you try any of these fragrances, or if you want like a single review for any of them. Let me know what are the rich auntie fragrances in your collection, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.